In the mission of AI4 Good Squared to help humanity prosper, artificial intelligence must do more than generate clever answers. It must deliver accurate, grounded, and context-aware insights within the guardrails of ethical AI that empower people and organizations. At the heart of this capability lies a large language model, LLM, selected from the many alternatives. For this Bedrock brain example, we are using DeepSeek because it is low-cost open source, but we could have used one of the Claude, GPT, Gemini, or other models. Tenants each have private, confidential knowledge bases used for retrieval augmented generation, RAG, pronounced RAG. RAG serves an essential role respective of each tenant's goals and objectives. Before any question can be answered intelligently in context of the tenant's knowledge base, raw documents and their metadata must be carefully prepared. This essential preparation happens in the automated RAG pre-processing pipeline, a streamlined, secure, and scalable workflow that transforms unstructured information into structured, searchable knowledge. As shown in the diagram, the entire process flows smoothly from left to right across 4 clearly defined stages. In the top left of the diagram, Section 1, Source Data, in S3, represents the starting point. Here, documents and their companion metadata sidecar files reside in Amazon S3, organized under per-tenant prefixes such as Zambia prefix seen. A typical document might be the PDF name shown, accompanied by the JSON file with the same base name. These sidecar files carry critical structured information, tenant isolation tags, project details, access levels, keywords, dates, and more, ensuring that every piece of content carries its own context from the very beginning. The arrow from Section 1 leads directly into the heart of the pipeline. In the center left of the diagram, Section 2, Ingestion and Pre-Processing, details the Bedrock Knowledge Base ingestion pipeline. This stage performs 6 precise steps to prepare the data. 1. The system reads the document and its metadata sidecar file together. 2. It parses the document, extracting clean text from PDFs, docx files, HTML, or plain text. 3. The text is intelligently chunked into smaller, semantically coherent segments. 4. Each chunk is converted into a high-dimensional embedding vector using Amazon Titan Text Embeddings v2. 5. Rich filterable metadata is attached to every chunk: tenant ID, project department, language, format, keywords, publication date, and more. 6. Finally, the vectors, chunk text, and metadata are stored together in the vector index. A highlighted important callout in this section reminds us that the metadata sidecar must follow a strict naming convention, .metadata.json, and is limited to 35 keys with a total size under 1 kilobyte per vector, keeping the system lean, auditable, and efficient. From there, the flow moves to the center right of the diagram. Section 3, Embeddings and Vector Index, shows how the processed data is persisted in Amazon S3 Vectors, a serverless vector store managed by Bedrock. The diagram illustrates a conceptual vector index record containing the 1024-dimensional embedding vector itself, the original chunk text, and a rich set of filterable metadata attributes. Bedrock also maintains its own managed metadata, source information, etc., as non-filterable fields. This dual storage approach ensures both lightning-fast semantic search and precise filtering by tenant, access level, project, or any other attribute without ever embedding the metadata itself into the vector. Finally, on the right side of the diagram, Section 4, Bedrock Brain, RAG, demonstrates how all this pre-processing pays off at query time. When a user asks a natural language question, such as, "What outcomes were reported for the Zambia sewing project in Q2 2026?" the system follows a clear 5-step flow as seen. An example metadata filter is shown conceptually on the bottom right, illustrating how simple JSON-style filters can enforce strict tenant isolation and access control, critical for multi-tenant environments where confidentiality and data sovereignty are non-negotiable. At the very bottom of the diagram, a clear summary of key benefits reinforces why this architecture is so powerful for AI4. Good Squared's work. tenant isolation through metadata filtering, cost efficiency with serverless S3 vectors that scale automatically, security via SSE-KMS encryption and private access, auditability with source mapping and metadata stored alongside every vector, updatability through incremental synchronization and metadata-only updates. In short, the RAG pre-processing pipeline is the quiet, disciplined foundation that allows Amazon Bedrock's brain to deliver trustworthy, context-rich answers. By carefully ingesting documents, preserving rich metadata, generating high-quality embeddings, and storing everything in a secure, filterable vector index, AI4 Good Squared ensures that every interaction with the system is grounded in real, verifiable information, helping humanity prosper through responsible, transparent, and effective use of artificial intelligence. This thoughtful, end-to-end design transforms raw files scattered across S3 into living, queryable knowledge, ready to empower communities, organizations, and decision-makers around the world.
Whoa! Whoa! In a world where knowledge is the new frontier, AI4 Good Squared stands tall and clear, powered by the global AI4ROI Cloud.
We turn raw data into voices speaking loud.
Amongst Bedrock's brain, our guiding light.
DeepSeek or Cloud GPT shining bright.
Multi-tenant kingdoms, private and true, each with their own rank retrieval made new. We help humanity prosper, every woman and man, with grounded answers flowing across the land. Not just clever words, but truth we can trust. Ethical guardrails holding strong and just.
From S3 balls to vectors that sing, we build a future where abundance takes wing. AI4 Good Squared, the spark that ignites, helping all people rise into the light.
In the top left of the vision, S3 stands wide. Tenant prefixes holding stories inside. PDFs and docs with metadata by their side.
Send us sowing dreams and projects that guide. Then the pipeline flows, center stage it clean. Ingestion and pre-processing, fulfilling dreams.
Read the files together, parse the text so clean.
Chunk it into meaning, the smartest we've seen.
Embed each piece with Titan's guiding art. Attach rich metadata straight from the heart.
Tenant ID, access level, project and more.
Keywords and dates that open every door. Store it all in the index, lean and secure. S3 vectors waiting, ready and pure. We help humanity prosper, every woman and man, with grounded answers flowing across the land. Not just clever words, but truth we can trust. Ethical guardrails holding strong and just. From S3 balls to vectors that sing, we build a future where abundance takes wing. AI4 Good Squared, the spark that ignites, helping all people rise into the on the center right, and Bedrock take flight. 1024 dimensions glowing in the night. Chunk text and vectors, metadata standing tall. Filterable fields answering every call. Tenant isolation, access locked tight. Lightning fast searches cutting through the night.
Abundance for all, in dignity and grace.
This is our promise in every single place. Frontier, AI4 good squared stands tall and clear. Powered by the global AI4ROI Cloud, we turn raw data into voices speaking loud. Amazon Bedrock's brain our guiding light. DeepSeek or Claude GPT shining bright. Multi-tenant kingdoms, private and true, each with their own reg retrieval made new. We help humanity prosper, every woman and man, with grounded answers flowing across the land. Not just clever words, but truth we can trust. Ethical guardrails holding strong and just. From S3 vaults of vectors that sing, we build the future where abundance takes wing. AI for good square, the spark that ignites, helping all people rise into the light. In the top left of the vision, S3 stands wide. Tenant prefixes holding stories inside. PDFs and docs with metadata by their side. Zambia sowing dreams and projects that guide. Then the pipeline flows, center stage it gleams. Ingestion and pre-processing, fulfilling dreams. Read the files together, parse the text so clean. Chunk it into meaning, the smartest we've seen. Embed each piece with titans guiding art. Attach rich metadata straight from the heart. Tenant ID, access level, project and more. Keywords and dates that open every door. Store it all in the index, lean and secure. S3 vectors waiting, ready and pure. We help humanity prosper, every woman and man, with grounded answers flowing across the land. Not just clever words, but truth we can trust. Ethical guardrails holding strong and just. From S3 vaults to vectors that sing, we build the future where abundance takes wing. AI for good square, the spark that ignites, helping all people rise into the light. On the center right, and bid don't take flight. 1024 dimensions glowing in the night. Chunk text and vectors, metadata standing tall. Filterable fields answering every call. Tenant isolation, access locked tight. Lightning fast searches cutting through the night. Dual storage, wisdom source, info held near. Auditable, updatable, crystal clear. Ethical guardrails woven through the code, protecting the truth on every winding road. Not for the powerful, but for the everyday, empowering communities in a brave